Hi everyone, it's Lynn from Devine Central. If you are not familiar with me, I am a professional fairs and festivals tarot reader. I have 5 years of experience reading professionally, but I bought my first deck back in 1980, if that it's aging me at all. Anyway, decades of being in and out of tarot practice, and finally in 2017 I decided to get serious about it. So here I am. I want to start this new series, Reading Tarot Professionally, because I just think that I have something to give to this venue. There are a lot of really, really good professional tarot readers out there that have these huge courses. They have books that they've published and all kinds of marketing. And I don't have all that. I have a little Etsy shop and I have this channel. But I also have fairs and festival circuits that I love. And I feel like if you're just starting out and you're just wanting to learn and prepare to read professionally, I think you're probably binge watching like I did before I started. And 10 different people can do the same video on the same subject. And it will be that 1 in 10 that you will resonate with, or that will just put that information in a way that makes more sense to you. I have literally 3 pages of single space typed topics that I want to cover in this series. And I'm going to do it in a very simple, casual, conversational style with bite-sized pieces of this information. I've got tips, I've got tricks, I've got answers to questions that I've heard a lot of. I have warnings for you, but also I want to do some videos and let you sit in on discussions that I have with other seasoned uh, tarot readers, but also some new ones that just started. And while they're still in their honeymoon phase and excited about what they're doing, I want you to be able to hear from them too, because I think that would be very motivational. So that's where I'm going with this series. And before I close out this introduction video, I will share with you my quick story. I I started back sincerely reading in 2017. I started on the private party circuit. I got myself a good mentor to get into this full time, and he kind of drugged me kicking and screaming into the private party circuit. So I had a little bit of experience under my belt charging people. When I ran into this girl at some seminar or something somewhere, and we just really connected, went out to lunch together, and she told me, hey, would you like to join me in my booth? I signed up for 2 shows at a psychic fair at 2 different locations, and that's coming up in another month. And I said, oh God, I think that would be so much fun. And then I found out later in the conversation, this was her first professional gig ever. And so she was just putting together a booth. And so I started coming up with things for the booth. And about a week before the show started, or before the first event, she ghosted me. And I mean, totally ghosted me, never heard from her again. I had already bought a sandwich board sign to start a professional business. And so I made a nice insert for her and I. I bought some things for our table. I had already paid for the venue. I paid for a couple of nights hotel stay that were non-refundable, and I was not going to not go, right? So I went. And lucky for me, I had a wonderful woman. Her name's Katrina London, and she took me under her wing, 30 years experience doing festivals. And lucky for me, I had her for the next couple of years to guide me. And a lot of the stories that I'm going to be telling will be that include her. So she's such a wonderful person and still reading. Anyway, the shows turned out great. And from there, I was off and running. So I don't really advise people to start with psychic fairs as the first readings that you do. I have some better suggestions and I'll be bringing those up. But I do believe that there is a place for all of us. And together we can share things. Now, if you are a professional tarot reader, or especially if you're just starting out as a professional and you have some war stories to tell, or some information you'd like to share, please contact me, because I want to, if you're up and willing, I would like to do a video with you and put this in this series. If you have questions, or situations that have arisen that you'd like to see in this series, please write below in the comments and let me know that too, and I will include them. Anything that you comment to or respond, I will respond to every single one of you. All right then, I'm going to close out this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.